What's going on, you guys? So, looks like Terence Crawford is finally getting the fight that he's been looking for all this time. He's more encouraged than ever about the Manny Pacquiao fight. We've been hearing things for the past several months. A lot of the bigger boxing channels ain't really been talking about it too much, but we've been hearing rumors that Manny Pacquiao is interested in facing Terence Crawford. Now, maybe it's just the Errol Spence thing and guys are still holding on to the Pacquiao-Spence thing, but in reality, it seemed like Errol Spence don't want to fight Manny Pacquiao on his first fight back. Despite what he said on TV, no tune-ups, I want Manny Pacquiao. He's fighting his mandatory Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia has no belt or anything. Danny Garcia is his mandatory. Manny Pacquiao has the belts. You know what I'm saying? So, for whatever reason, Errol Spence don't want to come right back into a Manny Pacquiao fight. He'd rather face Danny Garcia, which I think, I don't know. I think Pacquiao does have a lot of speed, even though he's 41 years old. But Danny Garcia, I don't know. I think that's a tough fight right now. Honestly, for Errol Spence, I think that's a tough fight. But Terence Crawford is happy that things are even being, that got this far with the Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao's team is interested. Team Crawford has been interested. And Bob Arum said, hey, let's make it happen. Investors overseas are interested in this fight. And it seemed like it's going to really be going down, people. Terence Crawford pretty much says here, we've been in contact with Bob Arum and Manny Pacquiao now. He said Manny Pacquiao now. They want the fight. We want the fight. So basically, we're trying to figure out the money situation. You know, this is pandemic going on right now. It's kind of hard to put up a big fight and no audience and knowing how you're going to get your return back. So, you know, we got to figure out all the details with that first before we could do that. So, it seemed like this Crawford-Pacquiao thing is real. You know, they just got to, you know, it's just unfortunately due to this pandemic situation, really the big fights like Pacquiao, Crawford, Spence, Garcia, things of that nature has kind of been put on hold just because of this whole crisis situation. You know, those are the type of fights that you want to have when you're able to get people back in the seats. You don't want a whole bunch of people dressed up as empty seats for a fight like Pacquiao versus Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But he goes on to proceed to say that he can't even fight right now, you know? So it's not just me. If that fight presents itself, it's going to be more money than I ever made in my career to date. Probably, you know? So I think the fight can get made, worked out, however it will be. You know, but at the same time, you know, he keeps saying, you know, he's dealing with the same issues that I'm dealing with. Every top fighter is dealing with the same issue, you know. He keeps saying, you know, they put his word for word. I'm over here reading, you know, it's not me. I mean, that's how a lot of us talk anyway. You know what I'm saying? We say, you know what I'm saying, or you know, and all that. But damn, I'm tired of saying it right now. It's too early, bud. It's not like I'm the only one dealing with this as far as the pandemic situation and everything that's going on in the world right now. Everybody's dealing with some bullshit. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. These riots everywhere and, you know, crises and this is madness. This is some shit out of a fiction movie. This is like some shit I still damn near, to me, it still seems very surreal that all this is actually happening. I haven't actually seen any of this with my own two eyes. So it's like, wait a minute, man, what the hell is really good? But yeah. But proceeds to also says, you know, when you look at all these other fighters and who they gonna fight, how they gonna get paid, you know, that's the big dilemma right now. The fighters in England and overseas, oh my God, I keep saying you know. I'm sorry if you keep hearing me saying you know. This is what Bud is doing. This is how Bud talks. You know, he can't talk. Okay, they can't come over here to fight, so they stuck over there. So what about them? You know, so it's all messed up right now. So I mean, yeah, that was pretty interesting indeed. So it's looking like Errol Spence is going to be facing Danny Garcia. You know, we already know that's pretty much is a done deal. And then it's looking like Bud is going to be facing Manny Pacquiao. And then we can get all the people. But see, look, let's play this role. Once Bud do get the Pacquiao fight, right? You know a lot of the Bud haters. I don't understand why Crawford got so many haters. For whatever reason, you know, the dude, I mean, just because he's signed with Bob Arum, that is such a poor excuse to dislike a fighter. It's just so poor. But if Bud was able to get the Pacquiao fight, then what? You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao is a bigger name than anybody on anybody else's resume right now. Keith Thurman got Pacquiao on his resume. Keith Thurman got the best resume at 147 other than Well, that's hard to say. Danny Garcia. No. I take that back. Danny Garcia didn't really fight nobody at 147. And he didn't fight nobody. Keith Thurman and Sean Porter got the best resumes at 147. I say Keith Thurman well, if you want to say resume, Sean Porter has the best resume. He got the most names on his resume, win or loss. But Keith Thurman, he has that Pacquiao fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bud, his resume is thin compared to these guys at 147. But he's also about to have that Pacquiao fight. And if he was to get the Pacquiao fight, beat Pacquiao, and I know a lot of Pacquiao fans don't want to hear that shit, but you can just really go to hell. If he was to beat Pacquiao, and then, Errol Spence was to beat Danny Garcia, then the fight with Bud and Spence would be 10 times bigger. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.